The smell hits me first. Blood and fur and something else. Something wild that makes the hair on my arms stand up. I am standing in the underforge beneath Jorvaskr, and the air tastes like copper and moonlight. I have been a member of the Companions for 3 months now. 3 months of proving myself in the training yard. 3 months of taking contracts and earning my place among the warriors of Whiterun. 3 months of wondering why the leaders, the ones they call the Circle, disappear some nights and return at dawn with blood under their fingernails and secrets in their eyes. Tonight, I learn why. Kodlak Whitemane stands before me, his weathered face grave in the firelight. Beside him are Ayla, the huntress, Vilkas, and Farkas, the Circle, the inner heart of the Companions. They have brought me down here, beneath the mead hall where no other members are permitted, and I can feel the weight of something ancient pressing down on these stone walls. You have proven yourself, shield sibling, Kodlak says. His voice is tired, carrying the weight of years I cannot count. Now we offer you a choice. The beast blood, the gift that has sustained the Companions for generations. The curse that binds us to the hunting grounds of Hircine. Ayla steps forward. Her eyes catch the firelight, and for a moment they shine gold, like an animal in the darkness. She is beautiful and terrifying. This is not a decision to make lightly, she says. Once you drink, you are changed forever. You will have strength beyond mortal men. You will run faster than any horse. You will hunt with senses that pierce the veil of night itself. But you will also be bound, Vilkas adds. His voice is rough. Every night you sleep, you will hunt in Hircine's realm. Your soul will belong to the Daedric Prince of the Hunt. When you die, you will not go to Sovngarde. You will run forever in his hunting grounds. I should be afraid. Every lesson from my childhood, every warning about Daedric princes and their corrupting gifts, screams at me to refuse, to walk away from this stone chamber and never look back. But I sense something calling to me from deeper in the Underforge, something primal and wild that recognizes me in ways my human mind cannot understand. What does it feel like? I ask. Farkas grins. His teeth seem sharper than they should be, like finally becoming what you were always meant to be. The fountain sits at the heart of the Underforge. It is carved from ancient stone, and the basin holds blood that steams in the cool air. Not human blood, something else. The blood of beasts and the essence of the hunt made manifest. It glows faintly in the darkness, pulsing like a heartbeat. Ayla steps forward and transforms before my eyes. One moment she is a woman. The next, her body erupts into fur and muscle and claws. The sound is terrible and beautiful. Bones cracking and reshaping, flesh tearing and reforming. She becomes a creature, 8 feet tall, covered in dark fur, with eyes that burn like coals and jaws that could crush steel. She howls. The sound shakes dust from the ceiling and resonates in my chest like a second heartbeat. Then she bites her own wrist, and her blood, thick and dark and shimmering with power, drips into the fountain. The others follow, Vilkas and Farkas, both transforming with the same terrible grace, both adding their blood to the basin. The mixture swirls together, and I can smell it now. Wild places and moonlight. Forests where no man has walked. The hot breath of predators in the dark. This is your choice, Kodlak says. He alone remains human, and I can see the sadness in his eyes. He did not transform. He did not add his blood. The burden of leadership, perhaps, or regret for a choice made long ago. Drink and join the circle. Refuse and remain as you are. Either way, you will still be a companion. But only one path leads to true power. I step forward. My hands are shaking. Not from fear, I realize, but from anticipation. Something in me wants this, has always wanted this. The civilized part of my mind is screaming warnings, but deeper instincts, older instincts are singing. I cup my hands and lift the blood to my lips. It is hot. It burns going down, scorching my throat, my chest, my stomach. The taste is overwhelming. Iron and earth and the raw essence of life itself. I drink until the blood is gone, until every drop of that terrible gift has entered my body. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the pain begins. My bones are on fire. Every nerve in my body lights up at once, screaming signals that my brain cannot process. I fall to my knees. My hands claw at the stone floor. My fingernails crack and tear, and beneath them new growth emerges. Something hard and sharp and made for rending flesh. The transformation is not gentle. My spine arches backward, vertebrae popping and cracking as they elongate. My jaw stretches, teeth falling out to be replaced by fangs. My skin burns as fur erupts from every pore, thick and coarse and the color of winter storms. My muscles tear and rebuild themselves, stronger, denser, infused with power that has nothing to do with human limitation. I try to scream, but what comes out is a howl. The sound of it surprises me. It is not my voice. It is something ancient and wild, a challenge and a declaration, and a song of hunt all rolled into one primal sound. And others respond. Ayala and Vilkas and Farkas, howling with me, welcoming me into the pack. When the transformation completes, I stand on legs that are bent wrong for a human but perfect for a beast. My senses explode outward. I can smell everything. The sweat and fear of the guards above. The meat cooking in the mead hall. The horses in the stables outside. Every living thing in Whiterun is suddenly mapped in my mind through scent alone. My hearing is equally overwhelming. I can hear conversations 3 buildings away. The rustle of rats in the walls. The heartbeat of the companions, sleeping upstairs, each one distinct and recognizable. The world has become a symphony of sound that my human ears never could have perceived. My vision has changed too. Colors are muted, but I can see in the darkness as if it were day. Movement catches my eye with perfect clarity. I notice the flutter of a moth's wings near the ceiling, the drip of water from a crack in the stone, the nervous shifting of Kodlak's weight from foot to foot, and the strength. I flex my hands, now massive paws tipped with claws like daggers, and I know I could tear through steel armor like parchment. I could run for days without tiring. I could hunt anything that walked or crawled or flew. Run, Ayla says. Her beast voice is deeper than her human voice, but I understand her perfectly. The first hunt is the most important. Come. She turns and races up the stairs. I follow without thinking. My body knows how to move in this form, even though I have never done it before. The beast blood carries memories, generations of hunters who came before, their knowledge flowing through my veins. We burst out of Jorvaskr into the night. The guards shout in alarm, but we are already past them, leaping over the walls of Whiterun with impossible ease. The city falls away behind us. The plains open up ahead, and we run. Running as a werewolf is like nothing I have ever experienced. Each stride covers 20 feet. The ground blurs beneath my paws. The wind tears at my fur, bringing me scents from miles away. I can smell deer in the forest to the south, elk on the mountains to the east, bandits in a camp to the north, their fear and aggression like a beacon calling me to hunt. We run toward the bandits. The pack moves as one, communicating through sounds and scents that need no words. Ayla leads, her powerful form cutting through the darkness like a blade. Vilkas and Farkas flank me, teaching me through example how to use my new body, how to let instinct guide me. The bandit camp appears ahead. 6 humans around a fire, armed but unaware. They think they are predators. They have no idea what is coming for them. We attack. The first bandit dies before he can scream. Ayla's jaws close around his throat and crush it like parchment. The others scramble for weapons, but we are among them now, and there is no mercy in the hunt. I watch my claws tear through leather armor. My jaws clamp down on an arm, and I taste blood, hot and copper bright. The bandit tries to fight back, his sword clanging off my hide like it is made of stone. I am stronger than I ever imagined possible. I lift him off the ground and throw him into a tree. The impact breaks his back. The battle is over in seconds. 6 men dead. The pack stands victorious, our muzzles red with blood, our chests heaving with exhilaration. And there it is, the joy of the hunt, the rightness of it. This is what I was made for. This is the purpose that civilization tried to smother beneath duty and honor and rules. But even as I revel in the power, a small voice in my mind whispers warnings. These were people, bandits, yes, criminals who would have killed travelers without hesitation. But they were human, and I killed them with the same casual efficiency that I would kill animals for food. What have I become? The answer comes not in words, but in sensation. The beast blood singing in my veins, the pack around me, my brothers and sisters in the hunt, the moon above, full and bright, calling me to run further, to hunt more, to embrace this gift without reservation. I howl. The others join me, and in that moment, standing over the bodies of our prey, I understand. I am no longer just human. I am something more, something ancient and terrible and magnificent. I wake the next morning in the Underforge. naked and covered in dried blood that is not my own. My body aches in ways I have never felt before. Muscles I did not know I had are sore from use. My throat is raw from howling. Ayla is there, back in her human form, cleaning her armor. She glances at me with a knowing smile. The first transformation is always the hardest, she says. It gets easier. Your body will learn to handle the change. The pain will fade. I sit up slowly, taking inventory. I am human again. My hands are human hands. My face is my human face, but I still sense it inside me. The beast, sleeping now, but present. A second self that shares my flesh and my mind. How do I control it? I ask. You learn, she says. At first, the moon will take you whether you want it or not. 3 nights of every lunar cycle, you will transform and hunt. But with practice, with discipline, you can call the beast blood at will. You can choose when to embrace your other nature. And when I sleep? She nods, her expression growing serious. Every night when you close your eyes, you will hunt in Hersene's realm. The hunting grounds are real. Your consciousness will run with the spirits of other hunters who have sworn themselves to the Daedric, prince of the hunt. Some find it peaceful. Others, like Kodlak, see it as a curse. I think about what I experienced during the hunt. The joy, the purpose, the sense of rightness that came with letting go of human restraint and embracing pure instinct. Was that blessing or curse? Perhaps it was both. Over the following weeks, I learned to navigate my new existence. I am stronger now, even in human form. My senses are sharper. I can track game through the forest with ease. In battle, I move with confidence that comes from knowing I have a weapon that my enemies cannot anticipate. But there are costs I must face every day. Sleep no longer brings rest. Every night, I run through forests that exist in realms beyond mortal understanding. I hunt beasts and spirits and sometimes other hunters. I wake exhausted, my mind filled with memories of kills and chases that never happened in the physical world. The dreams are vivid, intense. I remember one night in particular. I am running through Hersene's realm, and the trees are made of bone. The ground beneath my paws pulses like living flesh. Other hunters move through the shadows, some in beast form, others as spirits of the long dead. We chase prey that shifts and changes, sometimes deer, sometimes humans, sometimes creatures that have no name in the waking world. There is no rest here, no peace, just the eternal hunt. When I wake, my legs are cramping as if I truly ran all night. My heart is racing. My mind is fractured between 2 realities, and I wonder which one is more real. I can no longer enter cities during the full moon. The transformation comes whether I want it or not, and the guards would kill me on sight if they saw my beast form. I have to plan my life around the lunar cycle, making sure I am far from civilization when the change takes me. 3 days and nights each month, I am an exile from my own kind, and there is the matter of my soul. I know now that when I die, I will not go to Sovngarde like the heroes of old. Hersene has claimed me. I will run in his hunting grounds for eternity. The thought sits heavy in my chest. No halls of valor, no reunion with ancestors, just endless hunting in a realm of bone and shadow. Some would call this damnation, and perhaps they are right. But is an eternity of the hunt really worse than an eternity of drinking mead in a hall? I am not certain anymore. I stand now on the plains outside Whiterun, watching the sunset paint the sky in shades of orange and red. In a few hours, the moon will rise. I will transform. I will hunt. And I will experience something that most people never understand. The absolute clarity of purpose, the pure focus of predator on prey, the rush of power through transformed limbs. The gift of the beast blood is not what the priests would call holy. It is primal and savage and violent, but it is also honest in ways that human society never is. When I hunt, there are no lies, no politics, no false honor. There is only predator and prey, life and death, the eternal cycle that has existed since the first creatures drew breath. I have become something that civilized people fear, a werewolf, a creature of nightmare and legend. But I have also become something more than I was. Stronger, faster, connected to forces and realms that most humans never glimpse. Was it worth it? I flex my fingers, knowing that in a few hours they will become claws. I take a deep breath, and even in human form I can smell the deer in the valley below, smell the rabbits in their burrows, smell the predators and prey that share this world with me. Yes, It was worth it. The beast blood is not a curse unless you make it one. It is a gift for those strong enough to bear it. A connection to the wild places and the old gods. A purpose that transcends the petty concerns of mortal life. I am a werewolf. I am a hunter. I am a child of Hercene and a member of the pack. And when the moon rises tonight, I will run.